Unit Test 7.
I'm talking to John Davids, who works as a volunteer for victim support. John, could you tell us more about the organisation?
Of course. Victim Support is a charity that provides various forms of help to people who have been victims of a crime. This help might range from helping to deal with the damage done by burglars, for example, to going through some formalities, or, as is the case of my group, helping the victims cope with the after effects of the crime.
You mean counselling?
Not exactly. Counselling involves specialist therapy, which is provided by trained professionals who help their clients solve their problems. Crime victims hardly ever need this kind of specialist therapy unless they suffer from PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder. What most of them need is to make sense of what they've been through and get their lives under control again. So most of the time, we just let them express their emotions and fears while we are there to hear them out.
Surely this can be done by family members or close friends too.
You're right, but from my own experience, I can say that most crime victims prefer talking to our volunteers. I believe that it's easier for them to open up to strangers and avoid troubling their nearest and dearest, who, more often than not, might also have been affected by the crime.
John, you've mentioned some practical help offered by victim support. What kind of help do most crime victims need?
Various sorts. Our volunteers help, for example, the victims of burglaries to get their houses renovated, or they help people get whatever medical treatment they need. The majority of crime victims, though, need our assistance with filling out compensation claims or dealing with the criminal justice system. It's a lot of paperwork.
What essential piece of advice could you give to people who are finding it difficult to cope with their emotions after becoming a crime victim?
Oh, there are a lot of things that are very important. You have to try to regain control over your daily life. Don't make life-changing decisions unless they're absolutely necessary. However, remember that your recovery depends on one important condition. You must never blame yourself for what's happened to you. Unless you get rid of the feeling of guilt, you will never come to terms with the experience.
Thank you very much for talking to us, John.